Alright, people, my name is Ugochukwu. Today is June 1st, 2021. Hey, I have a couple of interesting stuff for you. I have, let me see. I have 3 videos. One is about the killings in Benue State. There's an organization, it's a women organization. You will hear from a woman talking about what is going on there. Then after that, let me see. After that, I have 2 meetings. 2 meetings held by Southern leaders. So let's start with the news conference by Benue State Women's Organization.
Now, every morning you wake up, they keep 10 in Daudu, 50 in Gwe West, 10 in Guma, 2 here, 1 in Agasha, 2 on the road, 3 here, 3 in a vehicle. It is a daily occurrence now, daily. And what they are doing commonly now is that they are not even shooting, they are slaughtering like rams. That is what is happening now. 3 days back, they went to bury a young man that they slaughtered. Broad daylight, they came shooting to stop them from burying that young man. I want to say that this should be the concern of every one of us. It is not a religious issue. Some of them are hiding under religion. It is not a religious issue. I know, because I have related to Muslims for a long time. No Muslim fights or kills during Ramadan. The killing even took place more at that time than now. So they should not tell us it's Muslim. It is a hidden agenda. And this hidden agenda is being sponsored from the presidency. It is coming from the presidency. If all Nigerians are saying ranching and presidency continues to say grazing reserve, then presidency has a hidden agenda. We want to hear our president's voice. Our president should talk to us. We did not vote for Garba Shehu. We did not vote for Shegun Adesina. We want to hear our president speak to us. Presidency promised some amount of money to resettle our IDPs. It's how many years today? No kobo has been sent down here. But a lot has been sent elsewhere where they have IDPs. We also want to urge our sons and daughters who are still sitting on the fence to wake up and speak against the evil being perpetrated in our land. This matter is not only about Governor Samuel Otom. Benue sons, home and abroad, who think that they are not affected by the crisis, must know that we are all casualties, whether we are at home or not. They should raise their voices to condemn the injustice being visited on us. This is no time for politicking. What is happening here now is beyond politics. When the Fulanis come to kill, they don't ask you which political party you belong to. They should send their relief materials to those IDP camps and also solicit support on international donor organizations to come to the aid of our people. Everything is left into the hands of Benue State government, and we're having a problem. The governor is not a loner. We're asking our sons abroad and elsewhere, who are in Abuja, who are everywhere, that they should take interest in what is happening in Benue State. They have their families back home, they have villages. If you think it's not happening in your village, the whole thing is drawing nearer to every village now. So they should sit up, whether you're a businessman or you're whatever, and some of them are protecting their offices. They are protecting their personal interests. But if you protect your interests and all your people back home are killed, where will you call your home? You are having children there. Tomorrow, your children will want to know where they come from. And that place will not be in existence anymore. Finally, we wish to call on Nigerians who love justice, peace, and equity to rise and condemn what is happening to the innocent people of Benue State. The killer herdsmen are still here with us. They have resorted to guerrilla warfare. They now attack our people in their sleep and leave their familiar trademark of death. with very heavy hearts to address you on issues bothering us as a people, Benue State and Nigeria as a nation. As mothers of this state and the nation, we owe our children the duty to voice our feelings when we see the things going wrong, and those who should speak have chosen the path of silence. We owe this country the duty to call its leaders to order and counsel them when it has become apparent that the leaders we elected are not doing what is right. We have no other country than Nigeria. You are very much aware of the worsening security situation in the country being perpetrated by Fulani herdsmen who have killed thousands of Benue people and in other states. You are equally aware of the attitude of the federal government led by President Muhammadu Buhari, who is not bothered to see women and children being killed daily by Fulani herdsmen. We are left with no other option than to conclude, as many others have already said, that the president is happy to watch his kinsmen turn Benue and other parts of the country into killing fields. A few days ago, we woke up to the news that President Buhari has vowed to create grazing routes and establish grazing reserves in the 36 states of the country next month, whether anyone likes it or not. His senior special assistant on media and publicity, Garba Shehu, who is not voted, is an appointee, was the one who announced the president's decision. We are wondering if this is the same democracy that we all fought and got in 1999, leading to emergence of Muhammadu Buhari as elected president in 2015.
All right, here, the next step video I will show you is a meeting by Southern leaders. After that, I will also play a meeting by Southern leaders where they insist on restructuring Nigeria. Both meetings, they insist on restructuring Nigeria or there will be no Nigeria. So that's what you're gonna see.
Leaders of ethnic nationalities, including the Afenifere, Ohaneze Ndigbo, and the Northern Consensus Movement, converged to discuss Nigeria's political survival in the face of current security challenges. For many of the delegates, the current Nigeria system is not working and it needs to be restructured urgently before the 2023 general elections.
The reason we are here is to overthrow a system that has never worked for us. The second one is to stop politicians from messing up with us.
The two things we need to sort out our problems in this country are: one, re-engineer, restructure, rejig, reinvent, whatever name you are comfortable with. This system, this structure is no longer working.
Discussions about insecurity and how to address the problem is now leading most conversations in Nigeria. It is also upon this basis that leaders of some ethnic groups represented at this conference are canvassing for restructuring and a new constitution for the country.
It is the firm contention of Afenifere that 1999 constitution is a fraud. President Buhari now asks us to amend a constitution we never make. Afenifere believes country needs a brand new constitution.
Call for self-determination within a federation is actually restructuring or devolution of power or decentralization, name it anything. The evolution of Nigeria today calls for devolution of power.
There are those who also believe that competency and credibility should determine who becomes Nigeria's next president.
What I thought we should be looking at is credibility, competency should constitute who becomes Nigeria's president, not regional, tribal, ethnical, or any other thing.
The rising insecurity in Nigeria is re-energizing agitations for restructuring, and for many at this conference, the country will be better off with a federal constitution that allows each federating unit to be autonomous.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, the purpose of this meeting is very clear. Where are we going to in Nigeria? Some are asking for secession. Some are asking for breakup. Some are asking for confederation. Some are practicing unitary form of government. Some said, no, we should practice federalism. So we have been having meetings all over. But time is moving very fast. And it's our belief that there's need for us to state again clearly to the Nigerians our position. Buhari now has taken over. This is the 6th year. He had 2 more years to go. So the South will be ready to have the next president. Without that, no Nigeria. So the purpose of this meeting today, one, we want restructuring of Nigeria. If we have to be, there's to be a Nigerian to continue. Number 2, we want the zoning to continue. It is conventional. When the Constitution did not provide for a succession, when Yar'Adua died, was ill, convention was adopted. I was a member of the eminent person called by Yakubu Gowon to ECOWAS House, where the doctrine of necessity was introduced by Justice Belgore, which was handed over to the Senate, to the House of Representatives, and to Jonathan. So even though zoning is not part of our national constitution or our party constitution, it has been an acceptable convention that will keep this country together. So if you don't zone this country, we are going nowhere. So ladies and gentlemen, I invite you to our very, very intention of this meeting. 1, to intensify the restructuring of this country. 2, to see that the presidency goes now to the South. The Southerners will then decide who to be. Today I'm not talking about section yet. Let it zone it to the South. And we'll look after ourselves. Once again, you are welcome. And thank you very much. And may God bless you all. Thank you.
All right. You see what is going on there? In Benue State, they're still killing a lot of people. You heard what that woman said? Now they slash people's throat like pigs. But what I don't understand about our people is, see, the woman is she's still talking like she's begging them. Like she's begging Buhari to come and do something. Buhari is not there. She's not going to do anything for you. If you don't get done now, you're just dumb. Do you remember what T.Y. Danjuma said a couple of years ago? That was during Buhari's first term, that they're going to kill all of you. That the soldiers are part of the problem. Soldiers are part of the terrorists. And people stay here begging. You keep begging until they kill all of you. You know, then you see the meeting by Southern leaders. You know, I wish they had this meeting 6 years ago. But You know, it's better late than nothing. You know, so they're scrambling now. I think they noticed that the country is about to explode. So they're scrambling, trying to do something. Who knows what's going to happen? Suppose Buhari refuses to leave. He could refuse to leave. He could insist on extending his tenure. Then what happens? The country is going to go into full-blown civil war. Where this and you notice what is going on there. These are the leaders of the Middle Belt, South-South, Southeast, and Southwest. So the stuff is shaping up now. You know, at least it's not gonna be Southeast fighting everybody. It's gonna be all these people in this meeting fighting the North. And I don't think the North is gonna go without a fight. If they wanna split the country, the North will not allow it. In fact, if they wanna remove this constitution, because if they wanna remove this constitution, this 1999 constitution, the North will not allow it. They will not allow it without a fight. You know why? Because they wrote it, imposed it on us, and it's benefiting them. What do they contribute? All the oils, all the crude oil are in the south, and they're piping it to them. They said that Sultan of Sokoto has 32 oil wells. Can you imagine how much money he makes a month? So they know what they're doing. They may not. They're not going to allow this country to break, and they're not going to allow Southerners to change the constitution, because breaking the country will not benefit them, because they're lazy. They don't want to work. They just want to keep sucking up our resources. 2, changing the constitution will not benefit them. It will take away all the stuff they're stealing from Nigeria. So no matter what, you better be ready for war. They're not going to go. They're not gonna go easy. You know, they're not gonna live without a fight. That's why they're sending all these Fulanis everywhere, killing people. You know, from many things I've shown you before, they're in the south. They're in our forests everywhere in the south. But I don't think they're gonna win. I think people will, if they're not careful, people will wipe out Fulanis from Nigeria. You know. So, but anyway, I will keep getting you news like I promised. Why I haven't been doing this, because I was a little bit busy, but I think from now I try to be consistent, at least get you 2 or 3 videos every day, maybe more than that, you see. So let me leave it there, and then I will have some other stuff for you today.